Hello, Seasonal Vantage Insiders, Alex here. So today's date, it is the 6th of May 2024. As I'm doing this video, time is about 3:45 p.m. Just a very quick reminder again, I mentioned last week, okay, this week I'm going to remind again, okay, from the 14th to 24th of May, by right, I'll be away from desk, okay. The reason why I say by right, it is because my girl is actually pretty sick for the past few days lah. So vomiting and such lah. So stomach flu. So I'm not sure whether she'll be in time to recover fully for the trip next week. Okay, she looks pretty bad to me right now lah. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So we shall see how it goes. But if I really do go ahead with the vacation, right? So I'll be away from the 14th to 24th of May, which means that if I'm away, then the last update will be on the 13th of May, okay? And during the week I'm away, most probably there won't be any video update, and I try to give you some text update in the members area whenever I could, okay? And then I'll be back on the 27th of April for the usual Monday update, okay? And also a very quick look at what it is for this week. For this week, there's actually not much economic calendar release over there. So on the Thursday, there's this unemployment claim, and then on Friday, there's this consumer sentiment. Other than that, okay, on Monday to Wednesday, there's no data releases. Okay, and just a very quick recap on what I mentioned, okay, in the members area. So the second last update was on the 29th of April, the Monday, right? So you can read through there. So the market internals and such, I was expecting another leg down, okay? And I also mentioned that some about my long position I've already exited, and I also actually initiated some short position, okay, like Gas, Macy, HRI. So just to let you know, for Gas and Macy, okay, I took the full loss, so it is minus 1R for these two counters, okay. For HRI, okay, it is a full profit, so I got a plus 1.5R for HRI short. So which means that if I my risk is $100, I get back $150 profit. Okay, so all in all, for this three position I mentioned, okay, two was losing, so net is still losses right now for this three position. But okay, I also do entered into this stock in focus stock, okay, this Dick's Sporting Goods, okay, DKS. I also initiated a short, so right now it is go up slightly. So right now I'm slightly underwater, so we shall see how it goes. So as you can see, okay, it is not that easy to short the market, okay. All right, so you must be quite nimble. All right, so nevertheless, okay, let's head back to the indices and see what happened actually last week. So last week, right, so I mentioned that on the 29th, I was expecting another leg down. I was pretty bearish, okay, that if price can do a complex pullback, then that's come down. So price indeed, okay, did come down, but it didn't go much lower than what I anticipated. So this very red bar over here was before pre-FOMC. Subsequently, after FOMC, price was actually pretty bullish. So if you actually initiated a short earlier the week, you have some profit, but you must be nimble to take exit lah, or at least take some partial profit or to trail your stop. But if you never do that, most likely you'll be in a losing position right now because price totally reversed. That is for the indices lah. Okay, that's for indices. Okay, this is as you can see over there right now for the index. This is the S&P 500 futures, right? Our price is actually above the CPR. So we can say that actually price action, just the price action itself, okay, it is bullish. Price is above the pivot point. Okay, the market, it is actually bullish. Price is telling us that the market, it is bullish. Okay, if you head over to the SPX, is a cash index, right? Again, same story. Okay, there's some prices different, but cash and futures, it is very 99% correlated. I mean, that is basically the same thing. You can see that price is also above the CPR, okay, and also above the CTR right over there, okay. And just let you know, the zero gamma level, it is at 5070. Okay, which means that the net gamma, it is actually positive. So basically options dealer, they are net long on the options, and the implication is that if they are net long, okay, which means that the market, it is actually more stable, okay, more favorable to go for a long position. If price is below the 5070, then market could be more volatile. So right now we are above this zero gamma level. Okay, so which means that CPI is above CPR, is above the zero gamma level. So in all, we shouldn't be so bearish unless price did a reverse U-turn today, okay, and reverse back down, okay, which it could happen, okay, because you can see that that was the swing high over here. If tonight prices close down lower, then there's a possibility that market could go down and retest this swing low over there, okay. But also let you know, right, as I mentioned previously, all in all, in May, right, the market tends to be not so positive in the month of May. Let me show you the picture again. This is the seasonality chart over there. Okay, so this is during the election year. I showed that a number of times over there. So previously I was expecting that price might have another leg down. Okay, so right now we are somewhere around here. So kind of consolidating. So we don't know whether the market is going to continue to go down a lot, but based on price action alone, okay, it is showing that it is bullish. And based on the past 20 years alone, the average of 20 years, not considering into just the election years, this is average of the 20 years, right? You can see that we are somewhere around here also. Okay, so typically May is not so good for the first half of May. Okay, it is over there. So you won't know, but based on price action, market is telling us that it is actually bullish lah. So all in all, okay, you can see that it's not that easy to short the market, okay. All right, so all in all, market is still in an uptrend. We can still look for long opportunities for this coming week. Okay, there are opportunities. Okay, if you're still bullish or bearish, right, you can still opt for some short opportunities. So because the bearish data, it is there. Okay, so later I'll show you some of the data. Okay, so the NYSI also, the one that I mentioned previously, okay, the McClellan Summation Index, right? I can see that it started to cross back above the 8 EMA again. So all in all, there are several factors, okay, or indicators that is telling us that market, might be heading up again. Okay, might be heading up again. I mean, like, if the market wants to go higher, okay, I cannot assume that I'll be always right. That I cannot, how to say that, force that as in I cannot how to say keep harping on my idea that it's going to go down, but if it doesn't go down, then there's nothing I can do right now. So I must accept the fact that I'm wrong, okay, for the short term. So might continue to head higher. All right, so these are the few things, okay. And yeah, so let's head to the bullish data for, this is the bearish stocks, for the bullish ETF. For the bullish ETF, so this is, you can see that there are quite a few. Okay, you can see that some things that caught my attention. It is actually this Semicon, so SOXX Semicon, and also SMH. SMH is the more popular one. This Van Eck Factors Semicon, 9 May to 22nd of May. For the past 10 years, 90% of the time it is up. Then SOXX PHLX Semicon, similar, 10 May to 23rd May. Okay, and then something that you can also check, okay, it is actually this lithium and solar ETF. The date you can read yourself over there, okay. So but just that okay, price has already moved for lithium and the solar, and overall, okay, let me go through a chart for lithium. It is actually in a downtrend, okay, in a downtrend in the lithium, it's downtrend. Lithium and battery, it's only recently for the past 3 days that price started to move up higher again. So I'm not going to chase right now. So we shall see how the price action goes for this coming week or next week or so. And then for the solar ETF, solar stocks, right? Invesco solar stock, also price has moved up for the past 3 days already. Right now it's above the CPR also. So I won't be chasing this as well. Price has gone up for the past 3 days already. Like if I really want to to buy, at least wait for the setup again, the trigger. So there's no setup trigger, no wash and rinse for now. Okay, so we can take a look for the semicon. Okay, something that I'm more interested in. Can you see that for semicon, right? Okay, previously it was like, there was a kind of a short-term selling climax lah. After that, head back again and then head back higher again. Okay, so right now you can see that based on last Friday, price is also above the central pivot range over there, above the CPR over there. And also there is also a wash and rinse pattern over there, where price closed lower, okay, than the prior day low. So the wash line on this bar, it is actually 214.09. 214.09. Okay, so you can see that on Friday, price is actually above the wash line. All right, and then as I mentioned, right, the semicon date, it is semicon SMH, right? It is 9 May to 22nd of May. Typically, this period it is bullish for the semicon ETF and stocks. So let's see whether this coming week, okay, the market can go higher for the semicon ETF as well. Okay, and then for the individual stocks, right? So for the individual stocks, okay, I've already pre-filtered already. So this is the bullish stocks. Okay, so for this week, right, it is actually from 5th to 12th of May. 5th to 12th of May. So I already filtered already. Okay, there's no 5th, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 13 out of the question. So we put 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 only. So you can see over there. So you can see based on the sectors. Okay, quite a bit it is on the technology over there. Okay, so previously I mentioned to you how to input into the watch list. Okay, like for example, you can filter out based on market cap and into Yahoo Finance and all this. Okay, if you didn't watch it, refer back to my previous video over there. Okay, so anyway, okay, this was the data over there. You can see quite a few. So I actually shortlisted a watch through a few stocks. Okay, the one that I'm looking at right now, okay, oops, not here. Let me try to see my video over there. Okay, so the stocks that I'm looking at right now, okay, it is actually Microsoft, MSFT, Microsoft over there. Microsoft. Okay, so you can see that there is also a wash line over there. So you can see that the reason why sometimes it'll give you a false signal if you use a daily time frame. That's the reason why I like to use a 2-day time frame sometimes, which I didn't show on this chart. Typically, keep it simple for you daily. If you are paid paid trading view, then you can see the 2-day time frame. So then overall, it is still in a very nice uptrend, but just a steeper pullback. You can see that this was the Microsoft. This was the kind of a pretty standard TA pattern. This was the prior support. Try to break below and then reverse back up again. Okay, and then you drew down to daytime frame, right? There is also a wash and rinse pattern over there. So can you see that on this day, okay, price closed them bearish, okay, below the prior day low. So prior day low, it is actually 399.19. 399.19 over there. Okay, this is the wash line, and then for the next 2 days, okay, price stayed below the wash line, and then on Friday, price closed higher than the wash line and also above the pivot point, also at the CPR level over there. Okay, so looking at Microsoft, okay, Microsoft is one of the bigger cap, okay, mega cap over there. See whether the price can go higher. Another one that is like all-time favorite right now is like NVIDIA. Everybody's talking about NVIDIA, right? It is also not too bad. No, this is not this. NVDA. Okay. Yeah, you can see that there's also a wash and rinse pattern. So this was the prior day low, where price closed lower than the prior day low. So prior day low, it is actually 863 exactly. Okay. 863 exactly. Okay, and then on Friday, price closed higher than the wash line. Okay, and also above the CPR. And if you could add in a very obvious trend line over there, okay, price is above the trend line. So before that, I think people were expecting, kind of, price drop lower to short it, but price cannot go lower and then reverse back up again. Okay, this is more like a bullish setup for me. Okay, so I won't know how high the price can go, but this look like Nvidia could be heading higher, okay, in the days to come, and also the fact that the SMH ETF, the semiconductor ETF, is also bullish as well. That could aid the Nvidia stock as well. Okay. All right. So let me see the ETF.com. What is the component stock of SMH? Nvidia is inside, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So for the holdings, right? For the holdings, yep, Nvidia is 25%. 25%. So if Nvidia is going to move higher, okay, the SMH ETF is going to move higher as well. It's a 25% of the whole ETF. Okay, so let's see Nvidia. All right, so this is Nvidia. And the other one that I'm looking at is actually Intuit, INTU, also a technology stocks over there. So previously it was, an uptrend, then after that there's a pullback over there. Okay, a few months of pullback. All right, and then there is also a wash and rinse pattern where price here on the 1st of May closed below the prior day low. So the prior day low here, it is actually 625.23. 625.23. Okay, so price went above the wash line and closed above the CPR as well. Okay, but there's still some cloud resistance level over there. But all in all, I think this is a pretty good setup as well. So we can see whether price can continue to go ahead higher in the coming week or so. So these are the few stocks that I'm looking at for the bullish side. You can see that the few stocks that I mentioned today, it is all pretty mega cap stocks. In Nvidia and Microsoft are mega cap. Intuit is also a kind of a big cap stock as well. Okay, for the bearish side of thing, okay, for the bearish data, okay, there is also, so I already pre-filtered already same, okay, from the 5th to 12th, all right, you can look through some of them. Okay, so let me take a look at the bearish side of thing. The one that I am looking at, it is actually KSS. Okay, it is Cost Corp, okay, Coast Corp, okay, 8 May to 22nd of May for the past 10 years, okay, 90% of time it is down during this period, okay. The average profit percentage is not too bad, 11%, okay, consumer goods, okay, consumer discretionary lah, okay, multi-line retail. So this is KSS, Coast Corporation over there. You can see that, typically it is in a very big trading range lah, okay, but based on price action, it is not so bullish as well, below CPR, and hit test the CPR again over there. As this is the CPR level. Okay, all right, tested the CPR level as resistance, and then there's also a wash and rinse pattern where on this day, on the Thursday, price closed higher than the prior day high. So the prior day high, it is actually 24.48. 24.48. Okay, remove this. Okay, so they can see the price actually closed lower than the wash line on the Friday. So let's see if the price can continue to hit lower in this coming week or so. Another one that I'm looking at, it is actually Steel X. X is this Steel Corporation. Okay, based on the seasonal data for X, where's X? It is over there, right, from 10th of May to 23rd of May for the past 14 years. 93% of time it is down. Okay, you can see that price action, it is also down as well for steel. So can see that, you know, actually still can see that United still, but as we coming down, really consolidate for a while. Okay, there is a small wash and rinse, I think, pattern over there. Okay, but right now we are shorting at a low lah. So okay, you know, I don't really like to short at a low, but you know, sometimes, you know, you won't know what the market will do, but you know, yeah, so keep it in a watch list, but I don't think I will short this. But yeah, based on, you know, I filtering, I managed to come across this stock. There's a wash and rinse pattern and such lah, but personally, you know, I won't be shorting this. Okay, all right, so yeah, I think that's all for today. So all in all, my grand scheme of things is that, you know, we can still look for opportunity to go for a long now. Okay, short wise, okay, we shall see how it goes. Actually, I'm still a little bit bearish, but you know, I cannot just harp on my view. I mean, if I'm wrong, means I'm wrong. But you know, let's stick to the long position for this coming week, okay? Because price action is going high unless do not really price, you know, can drop below the low over there again. Then be more bearish. So we shall see the price action again. Don't be too, you know, eager to go long at the open now. So wait for a while, market to settle down, you know, 11 p.m. that kind, you know, see how the market move forward, okay? Then we see whether we can try for a long or not. So yeah, for this week, I'm more inclined for a long. Oh yeah, before I forget, right? Okay, I think last week I mentioned about crude oil as well. Okay, crude oil, you know, it didn't continue to go higher, instead come down lower. Okay, so but for crude oil, for last week I mentioned that it's a bullish seasonal data for crude oil, right? So I'm actually looking to go long on crude oil. So right now, based on the futures, data, okay, there's also a potential wash and rinse pattern to buy also. So I'm actually looking for crude oil. Remember, I mentioned, right, for many times already, for how many months? Not how many months. I mean, for a number of weeks, that, you know, mid April to end of April, not the best time to buy. If you want to buy, it's after the late April or the early May, right? So we are approaching this area right now, looking for opportunity to go long into crude oil as well. Again, there are a few ways to trade lah. Okay, you know, you can just long the futures directly, or can use a CFD, okay, to long the crude oil. I think that's the easiest way for most retail trader. Or you can, you know, trade the USO, the ETF. Okay, or if you are into options, right? I mean that, you know, I won't go into that. You can, you know, sell a put vertical options on crude oil, etc. That kind of thing. Okay, there are many ways to express that you are bullish on crude oil. Okay, yeah. So I think, yeah, this is crude oil. I'm actually monitoring on crude oil as well. So all in all, okay, I think that's all for today. So if there is any update, I will update you guys meet with again in the members area. Okay, thanks so much, and bye bye.